and carry you go to Prospect Cemetery. It's just gonna be pure dead bodies lying on the ground. Pure dead bodies lying on the ground. And there ain't gonna be nobody to bury them. Because everybody else around, everybody was living and run up and down and try to save them life.
Nobody gonna believe that is let the dead bury the dead.
Exactly. See? And that's the time we are going. Everybody, it's gonna be dog eat dog. Everybody I try to save freedom with life. I try to save freedom with well, as a matter of fact, there's gonna come a point when not even your whole family and I try to save a bad side. See, it's gonna be just you and only you.
Yeah.
See?
Man.
Exactly.
So Jeremiah 15:2, and it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus said the Lord, such as for death to death, and such are for the sword to the sword, such are for the famine to the famine, and such are for the captivity to the captivity.
Right. So the Lord already portion everybody to feed them lot. Right.
Verse 3. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, said the Lord, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy.
And to destroy.
That's right.
Since everybody already locked it out to want them forget. See? So hey, you have some youth in the street who love kick dog. And them love which go back to the law. See, you're supposed to kick them. But they don't believe in that. For them see a dog just stand up, then them wait, and just take a stone and just drop in the dog head. But them same dogs, I come back, come eat a lot of you. I'll feed. Enough of them chippy and full of flea and ticks, but the amount of food that them are going to have in that day. Fat and shine. Fat and pretty. Never believe mongrel could ever pretty something by eating for your bodies. See? Hey, you want to talk about Marga Junker? The scripture tells them about eat flesh and drink blood till them drunk it. They will eat it until the time is the food. You just want to chew up the amount of food you see around you. You're sick and disgusted at the amount of food. I say, just imagine a dog eat till him can't move, just lie up on him back with him foot in the air. See? See? Come on, second Ezra. Okay.
Second Ezra chapter 16 verse 23. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down. There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it.
Right, so and because of so much death we're going to be upon the earth, the scripture tell you that there is no man to till the earth.
Hey, all the rest of it we are talking about, yeah, the farming. When time all the calamity them come, we are farming, we are going to do.
Yeah, because the earth will spring up forth fruit. And men, you're going to have lack of men to actually eat them. You watch the movie I Am Legend with Will Smith. Film conversation is with him dog and with some mannequin. See? All these movies predict the future to come. Hey, just imagine you look for Will Smith and walk in a store every day. I talk to Joe.
Hey, Fred.
I talk to Fred.
Do you think she likes me?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Which is a mannequin. You know how some people actually feel like them don't need nobody else on the earth? Some self-centered people. See, your time will come. You're going to show us, you're going to see your desire is going to tell you.
Because you know that you're in the desperate to hear somebody. Every day you get up and you send out and say, yo, me have food, me have this, me have that, me have shelter.
Just to get one company.
Yeah.
Just to get just at least one other company. See? And that's the time we are going at this present moment. Go ahead.
The trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? The grapes shall ripe, and who shall tread them?
Yeah, because everybody dead off. And this is before the nuke. See? Most people dead off it, then the Lord start spring up at the fruits and on the tree. See? Go ahead.
The grapes shall ripe, and who shall tread them? For all places shall be desolate of men.
The scripture says for all places, there was some places. For all places shall be desolate of men. See? In a port and in a port and town, only one man walk up and down and seek if nobody live it. See? Desolate of men. One man alone in a port and town and walk up and down and seek if somebody living. Go ahead.
So that one man shall desire to see another and to hear his voice.
Right, so one man shall desire to see another or to hear his voice. You can imagine you see a brother and tell him say I love him. No, you tell a man say I love him, must not burn you out, you must say I batty man. See? Go ahead.
For of a city there shall be 10 left, and 2 of the field, which shall hide themselves in the thick groves and in the clefts of the rocks.
Yeah, the scripture says, for in the city there shall be 10 left.
2 of a field.
And in the groves you're going to find 2. See, because you got a lot of people are searching the farms, and it's going to be killing each other for food. At that point in time, in them farms, in them hills. And that's natural energetic spirit. When folk are taking in the city, you flee to the what? To the hills. So go ahead.
As in an orchard of olives, upon every tree there are left 3 or 4 olives.
Right, upon every tree there are left 3 or 4 olives. See? You just get upon. You ever look at an apple? When apple come out of season, and you get upon. And when they do see when they say bomba, and you climb on the tree.
Yeah, come search me, go over
Bill, are you? That's a bit. That's your go. And when you climb on the tree, you can't find it. You have to come back again. Look at it. Say, I'm just search the guava tree. Just come and pick a guava.
search the hardest.
No, you just come and see a guava and pick a guava. But them just pick a guava.
Hard. Find one. Hey, just bring out the point with the brother bring out about them creatures are gonna them people are flesh. And Revelation 19 verse 17. And I saw the angel stand on the sun, and he cried with a loud voice, saying to all the fowls, that fly in the midst of heaven, come and gather yourself together unto the supper of the great God, that he may eat the flesh of kings, and the flesh of captains, and the flesh of mighty men, and the flesh of horses, and of them that sitteth on them.
So it's not just regular peons alone that will be eaten. Also men of renown, men of stature are going to be eaten by them creatures
and them exactly. You know what I mean? So, and the flesh of all men, both free and bond, both small and great.
Hey, even babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I get pick out. You watch movies, you see the raven them, the crow them a pick out eye. Yeah. See? It's about to get real. Shit's about to get real.
Lord's feast, man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
See? Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, it's a Lamentation 4 verse 9. It's a day that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these spine are well stricken through for one of the fruits of the field. The hands of the pitiful woman have sodden their own children. They were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people.
Exactly, because the famine will come, and even dead bodies, even children are going to be eaten by them parents.
Hey, it's after a week without food, man, going into the second week, basically lose their mind, yeah? Since a lot of people, people are saying
imagine if you can't get water.
They would never eat somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, hey, a week without food, you know, your mind basically is not function to the full capacity, man. Since actually, you know, you start getting insane. You You know what I mean? And you see everything as food, man. That's what I'm going on at the time of famine, man. You go through different stages where you have a mental breakdown, man. It's the Popeye's burger. Hamburger.
Or hot dog or something. Big fat chicken.
Yeah, I would call it a mirage.
Yeah.
Imagine things, yo.
Go on.
Hey, so people can literally eat themselves. The scripture say, oh man, I can bite from one hand, man.
And not be satisfied.
And not be satisfied, yeah? Seeing so people literally can eat themselves. The Lord can bring that. And all these things I will speak of, it happened before. You know what I mean? As not like a something new. You know, even in this modern time, you have people, each people, man, you know, the time of famine. Only in Korea, you know what I mean? In a World War II, you know what I mean? Up in Europe, there you have a lot of people eating carcasses, man. You know what I mean? Eating them children and all them things. In a World War II. So guess what? This war is going to be many folds more worse than that war before, man. This is going to engulf the whole entire planet. Famine! I want to go through the whole entire planet. And like one time when famine go on some place and through Jamaica plant we could have food. We don't have to depend upon imported goods. But hey, since the IMF,
Everybody are trade.
since the IMF right now, Jamaica don't really have no. Since the IMF, Jamaica don't really have the food like that, yeah? See, I'm totally dependent right now on imported goods, man. See, hey, as brother mentioned, the worm will basically plague the plants out here in Jamaica. Right now, brother?
Beat army worm.
Beat army worm. You know what I mean? That'll take place now. There's a big problem up on the island now when people produce this worm basically destroying crop, man. See? Hey, guess what? All this even part of the curse. You know what I mean? Because when people seem to think that, look, man, the curse seem to think that I'm blessed, man, and there's no curse upon them. But this is evidence that that the curse is prevalent, man. Your crops being destroyed by different parasites, man, and insect, yeah.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 38.
Right.
Thou shalt carry much seed into the field, and shall gather but little in.
Right.
For the locust shall consume it.
Right. Yeah, man, hey, them insect and them parasites basically consume the plants, man. Part of the curse, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Thou shalt plant vineyards and dress them, but shall neither drink of the wine nor gather the grapes, for the worms shall eat them.
Right. And what is that worm again, brother?
Beat army worm.
Beat army worm. Guess what? It's a curse straight from the Almighty, man. You know what I mean? See, you know, coupled with all of that, what happens next? Guess what? This famine are gonna eat. And guess what? See, no food, man. See, no produce. And the little produce and the produce in Jamaica is not sufficient to feed. Not even Kingston.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Much as the whole island, man. See, you know that is a recipe for disaster. Whatsoever take place internationally, cut off trade with Jamaica, man. And hey, if as I can see, you have unrest popping off throughout South America, man. See? In a more wealthy and richer country than Jamaica. What you expect to come to Jamaica, man? How you think Jamaica can escape all them financial hardship will come up on Jamaica? See? Venezuela, Brazil can handle for them one. Brazil can handle for them one. And I must say Puerto Rico rioting have riot recently. You know what I mean? If I remember something correctly, I think I see a video with some form of riot going on there. You know what I mean?
New trend, riot.
Look, man. No, man. The time when it's not no joke time, eh? It's the time when the Lord is going to bring in full judgment upon the society, man. For all the abominable things that might take place under the so-called white man, and what you Israelite agree with, man. See? And I would love to live and continue in, man. Because we out here spending the Lord, we are waiting for a better hope. You know what I mean? A kingdom with righteousness, man. Because believe it or not, this kingdom is we and righteous, man. And oppressive, man.
Just that
See? You have to truly blind, not to see the level of oppression we face daily, man. Jake think it normal to go do a 9 to 5 for a man, see? And month 10, you pay short or you pay delay or late. You know what I mean? Hey, you work for the government. I'm going to work for the government and the government take us 6-8 months to pay you, man. You know what I mean? All the, according to the law, I say the son of go down, I end up pay the minimum wage, man. What more pressure than that you want? You're going to wait 6 months for some money. See, where do all them other months there? You know what I mean? Government of all. I owe you for solar.
Most of the people have to sign off on the contract.
All them shit. You have the regular Jake out here try them hustling and when them try hustle, what? You have them MP running upon them, take with them goods. You know what I mean? You run a taxi, you have police running upon you, take with you. Hey, you can't even park a car. These days. Brother, you park a car now. You carry down the pound. See? You have to pay for the record, we carry down the pound and be released from the pound. And the penalty for park. What more pressure you want on that, man? So you know what now? Because the record get paid. See, the record just go out and just take up every car. Because the most car them take up, and the more money them make. What kind of more out of balance laws you want more than that? When man can just abuse the law. See, because of filthy lucre, man. That's the society we're living in right now. You know what I mean? Hey, brother, tell me say, when I'm going to insure a vehicle right now, my coverage will go up because my number, license plate number come up now. License number come up now in a accident, which basically somebody touch the vehicle. You know what I mean? So now my thing will go. All the insurance things is a big sham, man. Robbery, man. I guess so when the investigation done, see, them now return back my money, man. Even though I don't made the wrong, the party went on the wrong, them not intend to refund my money for my insurance to go up, man. You know what I mean? That's type unfair system. Now you have money in the bank. You can't draw every cent out of the bank. You know what I mean? Them owe back some. You know what I mean? The other day them put on what you call it? Them put on this tax if you don't have above certain money in the bank, they're gonna start draw certain money from it. We call it dormancy fee. If you don't use your account that often, they might charge a dormancy. All them things are rabbit. The banks in the first place is a sham, man. Every financial institution in this kingdom is a sham, man. A big scam. Hey, you have a white man coming to Jamaica and take so they want 800 more scammer from the deport to go back overseas. Extradite, basically. Yes, slack your brother. Stand corrected, yeah. Extradite, go back overseas. See? Them take how much of it? 8 the other day, how much of them? Second set. So them have 800 more for extradite. You know what I mean? Because of scamming, man. Scamming some cracker. Some old cracker will basically never care if they don't want to get scammed. But anyway, see? Which basically is wicked is still thievery. But anyway, the so-called white man do so much thievery. See? He should have a nerve. We talk about say, oh, he might lock up scammer. Yeah, if you want to lock up a scammer, he lock up himself because I'm the biggest scammer, man. I'm the biggest thief for the planet. You know what I mean? The biggest thief. The banking institution is robbery. The money is robbery. Because the money ain't real, man.
Biggest scam of all.
See? He's the biggest scammer. If I check the markets, everything on the market overvalue. You have a bubble for every single item on the market, man. There's a bubble on every item in the market, man. The stock market is a whole scam. The biggest scam ever.
What my system is a scam.
You know what I mean? Everything overvalue, man. Because you have some man betting against stock, man. See? It's a big gamble. the price of certain things artificially kept low. Certain one artificially keep high. Like gold, the price of gold artificially they on the low, silver they on the low. You know what I mean? This make it seems like there's some form of liquidity in the market. See? All robberies, man. All robbery. That's what the so-called white man is about. Then they might have the nerve to tell other people so they're a robber. You know what I mean? When they want to go in other people's countrymen, go loot them resources, man. And have a nerve to say, oh, look, you're a scammer. You know? Which basically a judgment of the Lord. But hey, so-called white man are going to serve judgment for all them other standard, double standard they will keep up, man. But breaking the law, such as judgment of the Most High. See? One brother.
Micah 6 verse 10. Are there yet the treasures of wickedness in the house of the wicked,
right,
and the scant measure that is abominable?
Right.
Shall I count them pure with the wicked balance,
right,
and with the bag of the deceitful weight?
Yeah, bag of deceitful. Hey, the FRN, which is a note, it's a bag of deceitful weights, man. See? Hey, even if I buy gold right now, I'm going to sell it in a bond. If you don't have a physical gold, majority of the gold on the market right now on a paper or digital gold, a gold will never exist, man. Gold will never exist, man. That's how them keep the price of gold artificially low. Because they make it seem as if gold is in abundance on the markets. You know what I mean? If everybody for demand them gold, saying enough gold and they for pay out for all who buy gold and paper.
And guess what? When the shit hit the fan and people realize, when
right,
the majority realize, because I have people know them thing, but when majority realize, say, yo, yeah, you're being robbed.
Right.
What you gonna do? You don't have a harm if you can take the soccer white man out of time tune.
Right.
You don't have a harm if you do that. So him can do what he want to do without fearing you. But guess what? We have a power we basically we're going to deliver all of the riches and basically give back what belongs to you, which is the earth.
Hey, the so-called white man think him can bring a war for overshadow all of the things that him do, man. He's gonna bring a war for see if him can use that war to erase everything else him do. All the robbing. Yeah, because when him done robbing, it ceased to spoil.
Right.
You know what I mean? Screw to say I get spoiled, man, because this is how him finish. Him plan for finish up things. Him plan for use a war to make everybody think about everything else, man. See? Hey,
Bygones be bygones.
so, hey, yeah, you know, let's not be racist anymore. Let's not be this.